peace, love, and light. Today, I will be reading a letter that I wrote to myself in January. That I have not, well, at the time when I wrote the letter, I told myself that I was going to read myself this letter every single day to help with my healing. And I wrote the letter, and I have not read it since the day I wrote it. That was January the 4th. I was at work at the time when I wrote this letter to myself, because at that point in time, it came natural to me when I wrote this letter to myself. I was not in a good space around that time, and I was in a stage where I wanted more for myself, but I wasn't willing to put in the work for it. But today will be the first time I read this letter back to myself, and I plan on starting to read this letter every single day to give me the encouragement I need to heal, and give me the encouragement I need to love on myself and to continue to work on myself, and so I can move forward to stepping into the woman and the mother that I need to be for myself and for my kids. So I wrote this letter in one of the books that I showed you guys a few days ago in one of my videos. It is my self-love journal. Again, I had bought this journal at 5 and Below a few months ago. I have wrote many of things in this book as self-love affirmations and so forth that I have not gone back to reread. So again, this is my first time going back, reading this letter that I wrote to myself on January the 4th. So bear with me. Dear Dominique, you are a beautiful Black woman. You are a wonderful mother. Stop being so hard on yourself. You come from a very dark past, but you are not your past. You can overcome that past. You're not your mother. You're not the rage that you carry. Love on yourself more because you deserve it. Stop allowing pain and hurt to consume you. You have the potential to be great. You are strong and you are loving. Your kids do love you. You will not project your pain onto them. You will heal. You will grow. You will be a wife one day. You will find love that is pure to your heart. Dominique, you will obtain happiness. You deserve happiness. You are a queen, Dominique. Stop self-hating and shaming yourself. Stop bleeding on the ones that love you most. Smile more. Tell yourself, I love me more. Walk with confidence. And most importantly, believe in yourself. This was a letter that I wrote to myself in January. And I would not come back and read this letter because I didn't want the emotions that came with it every time I would read it. For me, people who tell me to push through certain things, it's kind of hard for people to understand that I avoid certain stuff because I'm scared of my own emotion, because I know how bad it can get when I shut down when I'm emotional. And I don't think the ones around me understand how deep it can get for me and how bad it can get for me. And one of the things I struggle with when I go through these episodes is bouncing back from it. So for coping mechanism for me, it's easier for me to avoid it altogether, even though that's not healthy. But it's my comfort zone. So I am very hard on myself when I mess up eternally, when I mess up with my kids. I'm really hard on myself because I struggle with trying so hard not to be like my mom. But in reality, because I'm trying so hard to avoid not to be her, I'm still becoming her. So I am literally trying to find ways to heal in healthy ways. I am 31 and I feel like I still have a mindset of a child. I act out when I don't get my way. I shut down when I don't get my way. And I'm trying to learn to stop hating myself for certain characteristics that I have about myself. I spend so much of my energy hating myself that I don't have the energy to love on myself. And even though I know people around me and I have people, friends and family, my kids that love me, it's hard to manifest that. And bro, I struggle. I have my days where I get through it, and then I have my days like this. And I'm gonna get myself together for the simple fact it's my baby's birthday today. And I refuse to allow negative energy to consume me because it's his day and he deserves 100% of me and he deserves love on this day. So I chose this day to read this letter because I needed it. And I needed to feel like I mattered. And I'm not worthless. And I'm not miserable. So, to myself, I love you. You will get through this. You will obtain happiness. You will obtain peace. And you will heal.